Welcome to episode number 66. Today, I'm talking about planning, scheduling, getting things done, being more productive. Make sure you stay tuned. It's short and sweet. Peace.
So the big question is, how do ambitious people like us, who grew up listening to the old advice of go to school, work hard for 40 years, and retire when you're old, create a life today that is meaningful, abundant, healthy, and brings joy, while also leading a life that is productive and full of achievement? That is the question, and this is the podcast that will help give you the answers that you're searching for. My name is Del Denny, and welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast.
Welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast. In today's episode, we're going to talk about if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And too many people wing it through life. Too many people wing it when it comes to business and work and their gym habits and all that good stuff. And so think about it this way. You know, when you go into the gym or when you go to work out, have there been times where you've gone in there and you look at the gym and you think, what should I do today? Or have you gone in there with a plan of, hey, today's leg day? Or have you structured it where, okay, today's leg day, but we're doing 10 reps on our quads. We're doing 10 reps with our calves. We're doing squats. Do you have it laid out? And I'd venture to say that a lot of people usually wing it, just to get that motivation enough just to get in the gym. That's where most people struggle. But where the real success is if you've planned out your entire workout. Now, this episode isn't necessarily about working out, but I'm just using that as an analogy because a lot of people are winging it through life. They're tossed to and fro with the wind, as they say. So we don't want to be that. We want to be intentional about our life, and that's why I love that phrase. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And as I've been writing a book, first off, like I say, I'm so excited to be writing a book because I want to take everything that I've learned and really just assimilate all of that and put it into a book where I can be proud of it and pass it on to my children and future generations. I'm so excited for this. And writing a book has a lot to do with planning. You just don't throw a bunch of words on the computer, but the most important thing is that you structure this out. It's like Abraham Lincoln said that, you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'm going to spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. And that has to do with planning, right? We're sharpening the axe with everything that we do. And as you've listened to the podcast before, you know how I'm a big, big proponent of planning out the week. You plan Sunday night. You plan each and every night to see how your plan's going, and you take stock of what's going on. And so that's really today's message is to plan. Plan your week, plan your day, plan your 90 days, plan a year. I know the pandemic has come, and I've looked at my own goals this year. Every December, I set my goals for the upcoming year, and I gotta say, probably half of my goals are not obtainable right now because of this worldwide shutdown. But hey, you adjust and you adjust and you pivot, and you find something else. But nonetheless, regardless, we know that what's going on in the world today. We know that there's a little bit of a pivot going on right now. We adjust our goals, but we still plan for those things. So that's really today's episode, is just be a better planner. You can be that much more productive. You get much more out of the day when you plan it. You get much more of your week. And frankly, you're less stressed when you plan things out, when you're not just being reactive, but you're being proactive. So that's it today. Nice, short, and sweet. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So don't do that. Go out there, start planning your day, start planning your week. Hey, even your gym, go ahead, plan out that exercise routine. So that's it, my friends. Remember, this is Del Denny signing off. Learn, lead, and live to your full potential.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes to get automatic episode updates for the Upgrade Your Life podcast. And finally, please take a minute to leave us an honest review and rating on iTunes. Your feedback really helps us out when it comes to the ranking of the show, and I make it a point to read every single one of the reviews that we get. So thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me on the Upgrade Your Life podcast. Have a great day.